Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday, the 13th of April, 2021. Thank you for those of you that have shared nice comments about my 4D conversion. Very fun it is, tractor of the skies. So what have we got today? High pressure, well established over the UK now, centred just north of the coast of France. And that's bringing very slack winds, so perfect for sort of our first few days of training, but also perfect for some cross-country flying, really, no matter what you have got. And as we go into the next few days, the high pressure doesn't particularly move much. It just sort of sticks around for a bit longer, maybe starts drifting off towards Scandinavia later. We can see there's some fronts building up to the west. But yeah, very settled for now and not too much in the way of significant weather. What we can see here is that we will get a little bit of moisture that comes off and probably causes some spread out later in the day. We'll look at what David has to say shortly. But at the moment, we're in area B, 35 kilometre visibility and freezing level. Look at that, a dizzy height of 3,000 feet. Well, we're getting there. It shouldn't feel quite as cold as it has in the last few days, but it still isn't quite really much more than average. Yes, so good to sort of start with, getting progressively more cloudy as the day goes on. Those winds, as say, pretty much whichever direction you want, they will be. We'll go for variable, I think light southwesterly on the ground, so no real reason to not go on to 2-7, but no more than 5 knots, maybe 10 if you catch a thermal. This is what's going on out there at the moment. You can see a bit more moisture over Wales than just near Minehead, top of Devon. But over where we are, nice and clear. Not quite sure what that patch is doing up over the Cotswolds there. But yeah, nice and clear and heating up quite nicely. Public forecast shows sort of sunny starts, potential of shower later, and just, yeah, southwesterly winds. Top temperatures today, somewhere in the region, maybe we might see double figures. Oh, that would feel nice. And the dew points hovering just above freezing. Currently at Lasham, that's the picture outside. A lot of you are preparing. We'll just double check what David has to say for today, because he did update at 8:45. Changed to worse there from the west, as I said. That's what we could see on the charts. Late morning, early afternoon, but overdeveloping with increasing lingering stratocumulus 3,500 to 4,000 feet in the afternoon. So yeah, maybe good for a medium-sized task. And yeah, don't go to East Anglia. There was one glider which motored home quite late yesterday. Well, I assume it motored home. It didn't look very soarable at 7:30. It'd be good to just, yeah, said always leave your trailers open. Make sure that you are, make sure that you also just let me know if anybody thinks that somebody is missing. Just let me know and I'll have a look for them. Glide 6, fantastic for that. Okay. Odium is reporting currently 5 degrees, 1 knot wind. And top meteo shows that's the potential flight distance. Top meteo shows more of the showers, less of the spread out. So let's start. So 10 o'clock. Might get storable here just over the high ground on the North Downs. And then by sort of 11 o'clock, we're starting to see cumulus here to 3,500 feet. By lunchtime, it sort of peaks probably about 3,500, maybe 4,000 feet. But as we can see here, showers start building up, which is a bit of a pain. Doesn't really show that overdevelopment coming in from the west, but yeah, certainly the risk of showers around here. Not expecting any thunderstorm or anything like that, but it's something to be aware of. And cloud amounts, you can see we start at 11 o'clock. That's the low level cloud over the Cotswolds currently. And yeah, we can just see it sort of gets a bit cumulus congestus and a few showers to cause us a couple of problems, but yeah, nothing too violent, I hope. And do we have any current data? No, we don't currently for Lasham. Okay, soundings, we'll do in a moment. I need to reorder this. Okay, restricted areas and stuff. Still restricted area, Windsor Castle. I think that's mostly for drones, but that you might, if somebody's flying a powered aircraft going up to towards the northeast, might be worth avoiding Windsor Castle. Parachuting, that looks like at Little Rissington. Yes, for 9 till 6. That is a cone, which is surface 3,000 feet, 3 nautical mile radius, 3,000 to 6,000 feet, 6 nautical mile radius, and higher than that, up to 9,000 feet is 9 nautical mile radius. And speak to Bryce. In fact, it's 12 nautical miles at 12,000 feet. Not that you'll be up that high, but yeah, if you are up there, have a chat to Bryce. That cone is quite wide. They might be able to let you know when they're not parachuting. Fairford's active all day. Lots of paragliding NOTAMs. Most of the danger areas, Eversley, Lark Hill, all active. I also have now found out that the danger area crossing services will not be available for some time over the Salisbury Plain due to regulatory change, which is a bit of a pain. All other military units are the same, but Salisbury Ops have had a bit of an issue there, which hopefully will get resolved in the not too distant future. But yes, you can get a danger area information service from London Information, but that won't really give you too much else extra other than what you already know. Solents are active today between 11:30 and 6:15. So only a short amount of time. Maybe if you're whizzing out west first thing, you might be able to get through there. Remember, even if you are going through there and they're closed, just be on the frequency, put a blind broadcast out just in case there's somebody there. And I think generally that's it. Still air display practice at Old Warden. And you're not going up as far as the Mind, so that's fine. Farnborough's active as usual, and everything else is normal. Just soundings, I've put them up a little bit late. This is 11 o'clock BST at Lark Hill. You can see sort of bottom of the cumulus, probably about 3,500 feet, but top of the cumulus will be starting to rise even potentially at 11, 12 o'clock. So yeah, it gets worse in the afternoon. Fairford at 2 o'clock, fairly similar, maybe tops to 10,000 feet. If a very small inversion there at 4.5, but yeah, cumulus congestus. And Lark Hill at 3 o'clock, you start to see there's no real stoppage to that inversion. Now, hopefully we won't get snow showers. I'm really hoping we finally get rain because I'm getting a bit fed up with these snow showers. Okay, operationally, we're going to be 2-7 today. We have a jet movement at 10:05, so I'm not going to go on the main runway immediately. So if we could just keep an eye out for the jets. I won't go all through too much of this again. You can pause the video on YouTube if you want to have a look. But as I say, let's just keep things safe at the launch point, especially. Those of you on the grid, most things have gone fairly swimmingly because you've been here for a little bit. But if you're a student and you're back, just remember, make sure we're hooking on cables by the right areas. If you don't remember something or a task, as much as it may be trivial, just ask. I'd much rather do that than have to clear up some wreckage. Jet movements, stay away from the runway unless otherwise told. And yeah, treat predators live. And obviously when we're in the air, keeping the fly on, radio on and audible, not having the parachute resting on the button. And keep a very, very good lookout because the skies will be busy. And we can always pick you up and leave gliders how they wish to be found. So 2-7, a nice day, a little bit cloudy later, and hopefully a good trading day too. If I don't see you today, I'm sure I'll see you later in the week. Bye for now.